Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Amanna billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam nabiyyan wa rasulah. Wa ba'd. Brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are now on our Tafsir sitting, annually conducted at Al-Huda Masjid here in BYAZHIN, Abuja. Our Tafsir today will start from verse 169. 169.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون.
ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون. The meaning of the verse.
ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا
ولا تحسبن الذين
قتلوا
قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا. Never think of those who have been killed, slaughtered in the cause of Allah as dead. Don't consider them dead.
بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون.
Rather, they are still alive. Although they are not in this world again, but they are still alive. عند ربهم
يرزقون.
They are alive with their Lord. يرزقون, receiving provision, which is even better than this material provision of the worldly life. The one they are now receiving is spiritual, and that one is better for them because it is everlasting. You who are enjoying this worldly enjoyment, worldly provision, such will not last with you, because when you die, you will go and join them, and whatever possessions you have in the world will be left behind for others to possess. And for those who are enjoying the spiritual provision from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, such is everlasting. And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says you should not consider the dead and that way. Do not consider them, don't look at them that way. Don't think that it has finished for them. No. With death, the actual life started for them. That is just the brief meaning of that Quranic verse. This book, Tafsir al-Muyassar, compiled by a number of people. We have been made to understand by the writers who says, وَلَا تَظُنَّنَّ أَيُّهَا النَّبِيُّ أَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٌ لَا يَحِسُّونَ شَيْئًا. O prophet, do not think that those who have been slain while helping the cause of Allah are dead. Don't think that they are there to feel nothing anymore. You know, what people are saying is that man, they do the thing, the one eating in down. The dead person does not feel any injury that trying to eat anymore. When the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and his Sahaba went for the Battle of Badr, and many infidels were killed, and the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam ordered the Sahaba to assemble their corpses. The Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam now went there and started calling their names one after the other. Ya Fulan, Obuna Fulan, أعلمت أن ما كنت أقول لك الآن حق هل وجدته حقا. Oh you son of so and so. Oh you so and so, son of so and so. Have you now realized that all that I've been telling you is truth? The Prophet was talking to the corpses like that. And the Sahaba said that, oh Prophet, why are you talking to dead people like that? They are already dead. They cannot hear you. The Prophet said that, no, they hear me more than you can hear me. You hear me when I talk because you are close to me. As for the dead, even if they are far, they do hear. You see, what a person is not able to do when he is still alive here in the world, after death, Allah gives him the power of doing it. The same way that I and you say Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Prophet is hearing us. When he was alive, when a group of people will be talking to him, he will say, no, haka, one after the other now. Talk one. That you can see how he said that when he is now dead, as he says Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he will hear all of us. It is the power of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. And that is why your parents who have died, your friends who have died, your neighbors who have died, your fellow citizens who have died, whenever you mention them, they hear you. And that is why you have to speak you have to speak well about them. Do not talk ill about the dead. Do not talk ill about the dead. Always think about their good side. Whatever mistakes that they have made before they died, do not be remembering that one, because you would like Almighty Allah to forgive them. So, what we are just saying in essence is that people who die, it is not finished with them totally. Except that their own deeds have come to an end. Their deeds stopped as they died. But as for other things, it will continue with them. Allah is now speaking about those who even died as martyrs. in the path of Allah. لا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا. That don't consider them as dead, that everything has finished for them. بل أحياء عند ربهم. They are rather alive with their Lord. They are still alive with their Lord. They are receiving spiritual provision from Allah. A person who is doing good, when he dies, will be receiving good from Allah. A person who is doing bad, when he dies, will be receiving bad from Allah. And not because the bad ones will be paraded onto the hellfire. They will feel the heat of the fire till the day of judgment, when they will eventually enter it. So the people who combine this at the CPS are now telling us, don't think that they are dead, that it is filled for them, that la yusuna shay'an, they feel nothing anymore. Badum hayatan barzakhiya. They are rather alive in the barzakhi manner. There are 3 abodes for every human being. 3 abodes. This worldly life is the first abode, where both body and soul live together. When the soul departs the body, we say that someone has died. He will now be transferred to the barzakhi life, that is the life in grave. And when we are talking about the grave, it is not just the hole that we dig to deposit the corpse, that is the grave. Not only that hole, even those who have been consumed by animals or fish, or even by the cannibals, human beings who are eating fellow human beings, wherever their body is will be their own grave. And then everybody will be brought out again on the resurrection day, on the doomsday, with the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those who died in the cause of heaven, Allah, as they are in their grave, they are receiving spiritual provision from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because their own portion will be mercy of Allah, while the portion of those who did bad will be punishment even inside their grave. As we even saw examples here, there are some people who are married, but the soil rejected them. Yes, the soil rejected them. The ground called them back. We have a story of someone who was very wealthy, very rich. He died. They buried him. He was rejected. And the ground called him back. The ground is great deep. It was still in mud. So when they did it several times, they now abandoned it on the ground. They rotted there. See? And that is why when you are here in the world, make sure that you are really good. You have begun about the matters who are being burned on the ground to eat up their bodies. You remember the story of Umar ibn al-Khattab. You know, the prophet, Abu Bakr and Umar, the two of them were buried in the room of Aisha, radiyallahu anha. The other space is reserved for Sayyidina Isa, alayhi salam, when Adam will return to the world and he will die. Muslims will worship him or serve janaza of him and bury him according to Islamic rites. With the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the same room. Are you being surprised? You should not be surprised. Yes, because Isa, Jesus Christ, and Muhammad are brothers. They are all brothers. Their religion is Islam, submission to the will of Allah. Jesus Christ does not ask anybody to deify him. People only call him Lord. He is not Lord. They call him Son of God. He is not Son of God. They call him God, and he is not God. And that is why when he returns to the world and dies, Muslims are the ones who will bury him with his brother in Medina, in that tomb, inshallah. But what I'm telling you is about the story of Umar. There was a heavy downpour in the time of the Sahaba after Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the flood affected that room. The flood affected that room where the three of them are buried. Unfortunately, the flood removed the sand from the feet of one of those three buried here. And then people discovered that that is of Umar ibn al-Khattab. Someone had been buried long ago. Long ago. His body was discovered to be as it is. Don't forget that here in Ibadan, there used to be a taxi driver. You all know about this? That he died, they buried him. Then, after that, the government wanted to extend the road. And the road project was to also consume the house. So, when they went to exhume his body, they found him the way they buried him. The body did not change at all. It happens like that to many people. There is another scholar in Ijebuwi'S. You see? It happens like that to a lot of people. It happens like that to a lot of people. When you are talking about matters and you are talking about the good people, it depends on the work of every person. May Almighty Allah bless us with such situation. It is great, something great. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that those who died as martyrs, don't consider them dead. No. They are still alive. They are still alive. Hayatan barzakhiyya fi diwari rabbihim. They are under the custody of their Lord. They have gone to his neighborhood. They have become neighbors of Allah. Al-Ijebuwi'S because it was because of him they strived and they were killed just because of asking people to do the right thing. People killed them for that reason. As many of you Muslims are being harassed today, just because you refuse You don't buy the idea of if you can't beat them, join them. They want you to join them, and because you refuse to join them, they are now harassing you. Be patient. Be patient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watchful over everything. وَمَا فِي سَبِيلِهِ. Those who died as martyrs died in the cause of Allah, in the path of Allah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shall not neglect their good deeds. Usually alayhim rizqahum fil jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be endowing on them their provision in Al-Jannah, even before the resurrection day. Anybody that is doing good when he dies, his soul will be put in Al-Jannah, where the body is buried here in the world. The body is buried here, then the soul is at Al-Jannah. And then, at intervals, that soul will be commanded to still go back to the body, even inside the grave. And that is why the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam tells you that whenever you see Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Allah will empower him to answer you. All these are the work of Allah, it's not the work of prophets. The same way that we Muslims believe that Jesus Christ, alayhi salatu wasalam, against whom the Jews plotted to crucify, Allah saved him and took him up. He is still living there now. How is he living? We don't know. Because it is the work of Allah. It is the work of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we were told in Al-Quran that it is a sign of resurrection. Because Allah will still be him. وَإِنَّهُ Allah will return him to the earth. When he comes back, he will implement Al-Quran and Sunnah. Are you surprised? You should not be surprised. Because both Isa and Muhammad preached Tawheed, oneness of Allah, monotheism. Monotheism. That is the religion of all prophets of Allah. All people of the world were إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. All people of the world are only commanded to make their religion sincere for Allah alone. وَمِنَعْمُونَ. And that is why those who died because of Allah, those who worship Allah, those who were slain, those who are slaughtered just because they lived up to that standard, will remain alive in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La ilaha illallah. That is what the people of this Tafsir told us. Coming to Ibn Kathir, وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ
ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون. عند ربهم يرزقون.
Now, Imam Ibn Kathir rahimahullah says, يُخْبِرُ تَعَالَى عَنِ الشُّهَدَاءِ. Here, Allah is speaking about the matters. Matador means being slain and slaughtered and killed while helping the cause of Allah, especially during the religious war. During the religious war. So, Allah is here speaking about the matters. When you put it over the Al-Huda, even though they had been slain in this abode where we are, abode, as I said, is the grave. The final abode is the resurrection day. Some will go to the hell and some will go to the garden of bliss. فَإِنَّ أَرْوَاحَكُمْ حَيَّةٌ مَرْزُوقَةٌ فِي دَارِ الْقَرَارِ. Because their souls are alive, being provided for in the abode of stability. That is what Ibn Kathir is telling us about that verse. So, as far as the shuhada, the martyrs, people dying because of Allah are concerned, they are not dead, but they are still alive. And when we say they are still alive, this does not support those who are saying that a person dies somewhere and goes to another place to live there. The Yorubas will tell you that is wrong. Nobody will live in this world twice. Nobody will live here twice. Once the soul departs the body, that is final. That is final for this worldly life. It is only in the grave that at intervals the soul will be coming back to the grave, to the body. Not that another creation will take up the soul of the dead as some other religions like the Hindus are believing. You know, the bodies, the Hindus, they say that when a person dies, the soul will go into the body of another creation. In fact, that is the issue why they are worshiping cow. Because they believe that there is a spirit of someone good in the body of the cow. We can't connect Allah for making us Muslims. People follow it out monotheists. And you can see that idol worshippers, some of them will even with his own hands mold his own idol. If now say that idol is his God, he will be worshipping that idol. Whenever he has something good, instead of thanking Allah, he will be thanking that idol. And when something bad strikes him, instead of asking Almighty Allah to remove it, he will still ask that idol to remove what has happened. So we thank Almighty Allah for making us Muslims. People who believe that land is Ibana in the Mokataba of Lana Mulan. Thank Almighty Allah for this. So Allah is saying here, ولا تحسبن الذين قتلوا في سبيل الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون. Ibn Ishaq said, حدثني أنس بن مالك أن الله أنزل فيه القرآن بلغوا عنا قومنا أنا قد لقينا ربنا فرضي عنا ورضينا عنه ثم نسخت فرفعت بعدما قرأناها زمانا. Anas bin Malik, one of his Sahaba, reported that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once revealed a portion as part of Quran, saying that tell our own people that as we died, we have met our Lord and He is pleased with us and we are also pleased with Him. Allah said that that was once part of Quran. But you know, there are many things on which Allah initially revealed but then removed it as a part of Al-Quran. So Allah said that this one that Allah revealed, He removed it. And now, in place of on, Allah revealed this particular verse saying, وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتًا بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ عِندَ رَبِّهِمْ يُرْزَقُونَ. Imam Muslim reported in his collection of hadith, Sa'alna Abdullah an hadhihi ayah, that is, on the authority of Masruq, one of the Tabi'in, said that he asked Abdullah, maybe Ibn Masud of Ibn Abbas, about this verse. And he said, Amma inna qad sa'alna an dhalika Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We had also asked the Messenger of Allah the same question. What you are asking us, we also ask the Prophet about this verse. Faqal, he said, Adwaru fi jawfi tayrin khudrin laha qanadilu mu'allaqatin bil arsh تسرح من الجنة حيث جاءت ثم تأوي من الجنة ثم تسرح من الجنة حيث شئنا. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam answered us that those who died in the cause of Allah, their souls will be saved in the throat of some birds who will be flying here and there in Al-Jannah. Birds flying here and there in Al-Jannah. That is what the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said as far as the souls of the martyrs are concerned. Their souls will be put inside the throat of birds, and those birds will be enjoying themselves in Al-Jannah with the source of the good people inside them. Is it not surprising? We should not be surprised if we remember the story of Prophet Yunus, who was swallowed by a whale. And you know, he did not die inside. He did not die inside, because Allah commanded the whale to come out of water. The whale died when it got rotten. Prophet Yunus was able to come out. And as you know, he only fled away from the infidels who did not give him rest of mind as he was delivering the message of Allah to them. If he stands, they say, look how he's standing. Is that how you are supposed to stand? If he's sitting, he says, look how he's sitting. Is that how you are supposed to sit? If he's walking, he says, see how he's walking. How he's walking. Is that how you are supposed to be walking? If he wants to talk, say, look, you want to open his mouth. You want to open his mouth. What is that about saying? They did not give him rest of mind. So he fled from there. But as you know, the result was that he was swallowed by a whale. Because when he entered into a boat, commercial ship with other people, the crew were confused when their boat reached the middle of the ocean and refused to go ahead. They don't say that, oh, there is a sinner with us. There is a sinner. When they saw the Jews, you this back now. So you entered with us. All that you are saying in town is not enough for us. You came here to let us drown in the water. They brought us to him and dropped him in the water. And the way say, this is food, is what you eat. You see? On getting there, they started rolling. They followed Allah. And la ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minadh dhalimin. And Allah answered his prayer and commanded the whale to go out of water. And once a fish leaves water, what will happen? death. So when Prophet Yunus came out of the womb of that whale, Allah now told him to go back to where we put him. And that is why we Muslims should always be contented with whatever condition we find ourselves. Because as for Prophet Yunus, he was only annoyed with himself. Why am I like that, like this? These people are not allowing me to even talk. I can't do anything. He was annoyed with himself. Not that he's annoyed with Allah. He's not annoyed with Allah. What you need to know means that he thought that he would never make anything not pleasing or to him. But the fact is that even you, a Muslim, will be afflicted with some misfortunes in your life. Because without misfortunes, how are you going to increase the level of your balance? And that is why we always say that we on let us enjoy this life. Whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be doing for us, may He let us enjoy. Anas reported saying, "Ma min nafsin tamutu lana inda Allahi khayr yasuruha an tarji'a ila dunya illa shahid." That every person departing this world would like to come back if he has performed well. Only a matter, the shaheed would not like to come because yes, he has already performed well. Because what he will be receiving from Allah will be known for him. He will not ask Allah to return into the world. But other than the shuhada will be hoping that they come back to Allah and they come back to the world. See how Almighty Allah has blessed the matters. Their own condition is greater than the rest of people, with the exception of the prophets. Because the position of the prophets, their position is greater than that of the shuhada. Except that if you are opportune to be in the company of either the prophets, the martyrs, the good people, then you are lucky. You are let all of us be in their company whenever we die. We can still continue, Abi. Abi? We can still continue. Okay. We are still in the course of the matters.
Be great in his faith until he will
we want to explain is revealing how the matters are even rejoicing with their own condition, and they are not selfish. They even pray for those they leave behind. What does Allah say here? فَرِحِينَ بِمَا آتَاهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. They rejoice in what Allah has bestowed upon them of His bounty.
ويستبشرون بالذين لم يلحقوا بهم من خلفهم.
And not only that, they enjoy themselves, they even receive good tidings about those to be martyred after them who have not yet joined them.
ألا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون.
ألا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. They are telling them, don't bother. We know that you are also suffering in the hands of the evidence, the will suffer. But rest assured that whenever you die and join us, your own fate will be like ours. La khawfun alayhim. You will not fear anything. Wala hum yahzanun. And you will not grieve over what has escaped you. Something you want to do and you are not able to do it, you will not regret failure to do it. Because in Islam, when a Muslim intends to do something, that he is incapacitated, not able to do it, it will still be written down for him that he is doing it because of the intention. You know that I'm not doing it. The intention comes first. Because of the intention, they will continue to receive that grace from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, for that, the compiler of this Tafsir are telling us about this verse 170. لقد أمتهم السعادة, that happiness has covered the matters. حين من الله عليهم, because Almighty Allah has showered His favor upon them. فأعطاهم من عظيم جوده وواسع كرمه من النعيم والرضا ما تقر به عيونهم, and Allah has given them of His generosity and His wide honor of grace and pleasure, the comfort of eyes. وهم يفرحون بإخوانهم المجاهدين الذين فارقوهم وهم أحياء. And now they are happy with their own brothers who are still striving in the cause of Allah, whom they left behind in the world, who are still living in the world. Those martyrs who die are happy with them as they see their brothers doing well. They are happy. The way your own parents are happy for seeing you do good things when they are alive. And when they die, they continue to be happy when they see you doing good. And that is why, if you have been born Muslims, never try to cross over. Do not try to cross over. so that your parents will be happy that you remain Muslims. لِيَفُوزُوا كَمَا فَازُوا. They are happy. Those matters are happy with those they leave behind on the same course. Because they know that whenever they also depart the world, they will also have access to the same gain that they are now enjoying. لِعِلْمِهِمْ أَنَّهُمْ سَيَنَالُونَ مِنَ الْخَيْرِ الَّذِي نَالُوهُ إِذَا اسْتُشْهِدُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ. Because they know that those they leave behind in the world will also have the same fate if they remain focused